About 12 years ago, the business was not doing as well as it should, and you and I needed to go for a truck ride.
Yes.
Do you remember that day?
Yeah, remember that day.
So anybody in business out there today would know that if you have to go for a truck ride with someone, there's some pretty serious conversations about to happen.
Yep.
So you and I got in the truck. I think we stopped for a coffee first. And we were getting ready to just lay it all on the line. I was upset. Shit had to get done. And you were always busy doing stuff. So when we were driving around, we're getting ready to have this big conversation, your pager goes off because you're a fireman.
Oh yes, I remember that now, yeah. I remember that.
So you and I, instead of having the conversation, we went to the fire, we pulled up on the scene, and picture a bit of chaos happening. And there was one fire truck on scene. The house had flames coming out of the roof. And you asked if I wanted to get out. And I said, well, I'm not a fireman. I'm just going to sit here and watch the show. And me being the first one on the scene, I had a front row seat. So we pulled up on the scene. You hopped out of the truck. The first thing that you did is you helped one of the other firemen who was trying to get the auxiliary tank set up. The porta tank filled up, and he had it upside down because panic had set in.
Yep. Yeah, I remember, yes.
So you went over and talked to him, flipped over the tank so they could start getting water to pump. The next thing that you did is you walked up to the garage door, opened it up, reached inside, and do you remember what you grabbed?
I forget now.
You grabbed the gas cans.
Oh yeah, there was a
because you knew they stored gas in a garage.
Yeah.
So you pulled the gas cans and you set them further away. While everybody was running and busy trying to get their suits on, you grabbed 3 of the firemen and you walked out back and you showed them, put the water here because that's where the fire is. And I just watched, it was crazy. Everybody was running around trying to do stuff. And you very calmly said, we're going to do this, we're going to do this, I want you to do this. And the most interesting thing happened. The homeowner showed up. Do you remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
And nobody seemed to realize in all of the chaos that the homeowner, who was absolutely distraught, was watching her home burn down.
Yeah.
You very gently met her on the front lawn, put your arm out like this, you never touched her, and you managed to get her to face the other way.
Yeah.
And you two had a conversation. I don't know about what. I think it was about the dog who was in the field. And you two talked for several minutes while all the chaos was happening behind you. And she was obviously upset, but you made sure she wasn't looking at her house burning down.
Yeah. It was just done, that's all. It was instinct or something.
While all the chaos was happening, you made sure she was talking about something else. Her mother showed up, you handed her off to her mother, they went off, and the house burnt down.
Yep.
You and I got back in the truck, and we came back to work.
Yeah.
And we never, ever finished that conversation we were supposed to have in that truck ride.
Do you want to talk about it now? That's
no.
over?
I want to thank you for showing me do what you need to do to get the job done.
Yes. That's what it's all about.
Thanks.
You're welcome.